The Charleston House proudly supports Newswatch. Now welcoming guests on Charleston's historic 6th Street, the Charleston House Bed and Breakfast Inn offers refined accommodations in a beautifully restored bed and breakfast. For booking information, visit craigcollection.com or call the number on screen.
TCI Realty, Charleston area's real estate connection. Commercial, land and farm, and residential real estate. Experienced realtors with an up-to-date website at tcirealty.net. TCI Realty supports the students of WEIU Newswatch.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of Newswatch. I'm Olivia Bennett, and topping the news at this hour, Danville community leaders are speaking out after a series of violent incidents over the weekend. On Friday evening, authorities say 2 juveniles reported being hit by gunfire while walking. Just the next morning, 3 people were shot in the 900 block of Lewis Lane, and 22-year-old Ricky Dandridge was shot and killed in the parking lot of Save-A-Lot that afternoon. The mayor of Danville, Ricky Williams Jr., says Danville police are actively investigating each incident, and the community should not accept this as the city's normal. Coles County Coroner Ed Schneers confirmed the death of 12-year-old Jalen Otto following an ATV crash Friday evening near Mattoon. Otto was reportedly taken to Sarah Bush Lincoln, where he died of his injuries. Otto's obituary says he was a 7th grader at Arthur Christian School and was an active member of Solid Rock Church in Sullivan. The Justice Department will be investigating 36 Illinois school districts over claims of what it calls gender ideology in classrooms. The DOJ announced Thursday they will be investigating the schools to determine if their curriculums include mentions of sexual orientation or gender ideology, along with parental opt-outs if the subjects are present. The schools listed by the department include Martinsville schools in Clark County. The Illinois ACLU says the Trump administration is wrongly interpreting the law. Well, if you've been hoping for a break at the pump, definitely do not hold your breath, because Illinois gas prices have jumped more than 62 cents per gallon over the past week, averaging $4.92 per gallon, according to Gas Buddy. That puts prices about 64 cents higher than a month ago and more than $1.50 higher this time last year. Nationally, prices are also on the rise, up nearly 38 cents in the last week, bringing the average to around $4.42 per gallon. Well, we saw some showers earlier today, and Ben Whitney joins us with a check of the forecast. Ben?
You're exactly right, Olivia. We saw a few spotty showers here across Charleston throughout the afternoon hours, finished up around 0.2 of an inch in accumulations over the past 24 hours. Same story indicator, a little bit less rain in Robinson. We have plenty more showers on the way and storms overnight tonight. Temperatures as warm as 79 degrees towards the southeast in Crawford County. In Robinson, our temperature here in Charleston, 74 degrees, got up to 75 degrees in a few communities, including Champaign, Decatur, and in Effingham. Overnight tonight, we'll see these lows back down to 53 degrees. As those storms start to move through, those winds will begin to shift behind a cold front coming in from the south, fairly strong throughout the daytime, but beginning to shift towards the north. That'll promote some cooler temperatures to make their way in for your Tuesday. You can see that with your daytime highs tomorrow. 57 degrees for our high in Charleston tomorrow, around a 15-degree drop in those daytime highs. Those winds will be coming in fairly strong from the north throughout the entire daytime tomorrow. That rain will continue to linger as we head throughout the daylight hours of your Tuesday. Now, timing these storms out on Futurecast, we'll see the first few spots of showers coming in around the 7 o'clock hour tonight as we get towards sunrise. But the main focal point is going to be just before midnight tonight. We'll see this line of storms starting to make its way across the area. Some of these storms could be on the stronger towards severe side of the scale. Again, a little bit of clearing up before we get towards daybreak on Tuesday, but then showers will start to linger back in and be with us throughout the entirety of your Tuesday here across the area. Severe outlook, slight risk for the northern half of our viewing area. Some southeastern counties, including us here in Charleston, only under a marginal risk for that severe weather, but the story is going to be the same. Locally damaging gusts and potentially large hail tornadic activity. Not expected, though, a little bit higher of a chance in that slight yellow shaded area here seen on the map. Rainfall-wise, we are going to see a fairly significant amount of rainfall from this, just short of 1.5 inches projected here in Charleston. Those temperatures will stay on the cooler side as we head throughout the rest of your work week. They're starting to warm back up towards the 70s by the weekend, and it'll be a dry and warm Saturday for Eastern Illinois University graduation. This is the final look at your Skywatch forecast. Have a great evening.